Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today in my video I want to just talk about the updates that I've made in my portfolio, and just before that I just want to talk about some of the news because it correlates to why I've done things in my portfolio. So as you guys probably already know, there was a Silvergate news that happened with the bank, and a lot of exchanges were using that. So obviously that was quite bad news for crypto. And then obviously right now the current news is of the New York AG alleging ETH being a security. So that's basically made the market kind of dump quite hard, as you can see on one of my watch list of the portfolio coins. A lot of them are dumping. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over the new updates that I've made in my portfolio. So the first thing that I've done is I've in the recent pump I basically got out of some of the coins. So what I done was Matic around 130. I know it got to 150 roughly and I was regretting it, but basically around 130 I sold a decent chunk of it because it was one of my biggest positions. And Matic and Cosmos, as you guys probably know, they're two of my biggest positions in my portfolio. I had also Luna, but obviously yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, so Polygon and Cosmos. So what I done around 130, I cashed out a decent amount of it and I went into stables. And so that is what I plan on using now to DCA back into the market. So I'm still like 70-80% in. So I want to talk about what coins and stuff. So first of all, like, one of my reasoning was, the reason why I decided to cash out is because I kind of thought to myself that this is not going to be the pump of the bull run. I mean, we've seen, I can show you some charts, previous bull runs, like it's usually been 3 to 6 months before, usually not a bad time to buy, and usually the bull run starts after the halving. So every halving, we've the majority of the pump happened after the halving, so I just thought to myself that this pump that we had when we went to 25k, I didn't think that would be the halving pump. Like, we won't be pumping all the way from now till the halving. As we know, the halving's about a year away, and so I just thought to myself, on the off chance that I'm wrong, I still have 70%, 80% of my portfolio in. On the chance that I'm right, I have like 20% to reallocate in lower prices, right? And so that's basically what my thinking was. So now I'll just go over some of the coins. So here I just listed the coins. So I basically made a spreadsheet and I just imported it into my Notion. Copied and pasted it. So I just want to mention some of the coins. So Matic is what I basically sold in the last video. I think I didn't mention, I've got this coin called Territory. It's an NFT coin on Cosmos. It was given really high APY on staking, but it dumped obviously because of the inflation, etc. So the other change that I made in my portfolio was I sold all my Territory, the whole stack. I sold it so that I can reallocate that USD as well. Canto, I don't know if you guys remember, but in my last video I said I'm going to add it to my portfolio, and then it pumped and I hadn't got in yet. And so in my Canto video, I think I mentioned that I'm going to wait for it to come to around 30 to 25 cents, 30 cents. So we can quickly check it now how much it is. Canto, yeah, so it's about just under 30 cents, 28 cents. So yeah, I guess I was right about not buying them for more into it, because it had pumped quite aggressively then. And I thought to myself, the inflation plus, like, I don't think the hype would have sustained, and I'm glad I didn't buy it, because I think around it went all the way to like 55-60 cents, and I would have basically bought the top. So I'm glad I didn't. Now that the hype has died down, I'm gonna rethink if I wanna get into it. But I do like the project, etc. It's just this narrative of EVM compatibility and some of these news about Canto, I don't know if I'm as excited as I was when I first came to know about it. So I'm just considering that, but I'm just glad I didn't fall more in at the top when it was pumping so hard. And also Gala, I think I didn't mention that in my last video, but Gala is another coin that I plan to enter the bull market with. So Gala is another coin, along with obviously Magic and Immutable X in the gaming sector, and Juno. So Juno, I'm planning on removing. I think I also mentioned that in my last portfolio video as well. So Juno is basically gonna be removed. And then what I'm gonna add, I plan to add Kujira. So Kujira is, I actually didn't realize this, but the fully diluted and the market cap is very close. So basically, only almost all the tokens are on the market, and for a layer one that's actually got products, etc., is very low market cap. I don't know what I'm missing, but it seems like on initial observation it does seem undervalued. Obviously nothing I say, guys, is financial advice, so just keep that in mind. But 47 million market cap, and they've got some products that I believe are actually being used. So, and you know, the fully diluted is 52. So that's something that I need to look into a bit more detail, because that might be a coin that I might add to my portfolio. The reason why I've put Pocket Network, I've been staking it since the last bull run, so I just added that to my list. But it's not something that I'm gonna add more of. I might buy more if it dumps more, but I'm probably just gonna have run my node that I've been running all this time. So that's kind of it, guys. So basically, Matic, I sold some. I don't plan to buy more because I've got a decent amount of it. I sold some around 130. I've got a lot anyway. Like it's in terms of position, my portfolio percentage wise, it's a decent amount. Solana, I bought some around 25. I thought more in because I thought it might go to 30, 35. But I don't mind. Like I didn't buy that much of it, and it was around $25, and I'm gonna buy more around $15, $16 if it goes there. So that's why I just bought a little batch, because I wanted some exposure just in case it decided to pump. And yeah, so I bought some around 25. I plan to buy more around 17, and like every few dollars down. Cosmos, I got a decent amount of it. I won't buy more. If anything, I'll just sell. To be honest, I should have sold some probably around $15, but it is what it is. Phantom, I plan to enter that. This is, by the way, made about a week ago, apart from Kujira I just added today, so the numbers are going to be obviously much different today, but the overall gist of it should be correct. Immutable X, yeah, I plan to get that. There was some bullish news about it recently, I can't remember exactly what it was. Osmosis, I plan to keep. Magic, I need to enter. A Zero, seen a lot of good threads about it. I also need to do my own research on a Zero, but so far seems good. I need to enter that one also. Gala, also very good gaming coin, need to get into that. Kanto, not sure, I might completely remove that. Casper also is another L1, I might get into that. Actually, I plan to get into it. It's just at what price and how much and etc. And Kujira is looking very attractive. I didn't realize until I made this chart how low it was, because I was like, how come the rank is 428 compared to all these other projects? Is it really lower than all these projects? And it looks like it is. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, I guess that's looking like it's going to be added to my portfolio. So yeah, guys, just a quick update to my portfolio. I'm not in no rush to get into any coins, because you know, like I said, the bull run is about a year later. So you know, I think about 3 to 6 months before, I want to make sure I'm in all my positions. But until then, I do have some exposure to the market. I do have like some of these coins, so you know, if I don't get a chance to buy the others and we start pumping from now, I do have exposure to the market, so I'm not too fast. I don't want to FOMO. I've been in the market for too long to know that you shouldn't ever FOMO. Like just like my Kanto thing, I'm so glad I didn't. And even on the off chance I was wrong and it went to like, you know, $1, $2, I would have, because I always make the decision based on the information that I have. If on the off chance, you have to look at the probabilities, etc. Anyway, this is probably for another video, but that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in the next one.